Do you like imperialism? Do you believe that the treatment of African natives in Congo was perfectly justified? Do you like to look at numbers and ask yourself, what the hell am I looking at? Well, my friends, Victoria 2 is the game for you. As one of the better games made by Paradox Interactive, fight me! Victoria 2 offers a satisfying blend of diplomacy, economy, and warfare as you turn your backwater country into a great power that dictates global politics, all while colonizing Africa so that you can post your border gore creation on the internets. The game may look antiquated, but since it's situated in the, you guessed it, Victorian era, it certainly fits. However, reusing the assets from the previous title isn't a good look for a game that is supposed to look and feel better than the previous iteration. But hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, am I right? Also, the music becomes very boring to listen to, as it tends to repeat certain compositions very often. Luckily, you can add your own mixtape in the game's music folder, so that you can immerse yourself in your Japan playthrough while specials play in the background. You are my special. Possibilities are endless. The same thing can be said about the replayability, as you can choose any nation with no DLC standing in your way to play as Sokoto, or anyone else. That, and with how random each playthrough can get, you can have a lot of variations in your playthrough, but along with death and taxes, one thing will always stay the same, and that's the unification of Germany, be it you or the AI. I'm a big fan of the seemingly little details that Victoria 2 brought to the table, like looking at your demographics and having the paternal desire to make every citizen literate, all the while you research the latest innovations and build infrastructure for a country. These features seriously tickle my autistic brain, and it makes me very happy. The game runs just fine, as do most map games created by Paradox, so you don't have to worry about your CPU catching on fire. What's also fire is the unlimited fun you can have with friends as you play multiplayer together. Not that I play this game with friends, since I don't have any, but you know. Progression and pacing is a bit faster than the other games, since you only have a century of playtime, although in some ways it fits, considering how fast the Industrial Revolution was taking place during that period, so I like it. And that period is one of the more interesting periods because you can colonize and conquer to your heart's content. There is very little to stop you from creating Greater Germany, for this is the wish of every Pole user who certainly has superior Aryan genetics. The power of fantasy is in your hands. There is unfortunately very little you can do to customize your experience, and I bet that not a lot of people know that you can change the difficulty settings in the main menu, since no one bothers themselves to adjust the UI or anything else for their liking, probably because everything is hidden away, thus the customizability section gets a lower score. As mentioned a few sentences ago, the power of fantasy that Victoria 2 gives you is just as satisfying as petting your dog. It just makes you straight up happy. Unless you play a small nation, to which good luck making anything out of it. There's just one thing that makes the game tedious, which is the constant pop-ups you get every single in-game day. Can you stop? Because the game doesn't have a pile of DLCs to suffocate you in, there isn't that much content to keep you busy, which is why mods once again come to the rescue, like HPM, HFM, GFM, CIA, GWE, and plenty more to make it up for the lack of content. I would never play Victoria 2 without HPM. It's just that good. Victoria 2 is notably less burdening on your wallet, unlike the other titles, so getting all the additional content is a good deal. Not amazing, but not terrible either. And with all the things that had to be said about Victoria 2, it's time for the final score. Tallying up all the ratings gives us a total score of 119 out of 140, which is a mean score of 8.5 out of 10, to which I award the game a boat stamp. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, comment and like the video. Be happy for all the timeline, and yonder at the world above.